What's your assessment of the presidential candidates that you've seen so far? Are there any that you think you might support, and if so, who might that be, or what kind of candidate might that be?
Good. And I will say this, out of the four in the major parties, PDP, APC, NNPP, and Labour Party, they are the four main contenders. All the four of them, Kwankwaso, Atiku, Ashwaju, Bola Tinubu, and Peter Obi, they are all honorable men. They have given their whole to this country. They have given where you and I have not, and continue to. They're all honorable men. But if we look at party by party, Kwankwaso grassroots mobilizer, the Madugu Pepia, right? You go to Kano, that's Kwankwaso. You see what he's done. You see his ability to mobilize, and you see what he's done over the last couple of months to bring up this party, and you see his outreach. He's a great contender, but not this time. He will not win this election because his reach is not far and wide. The crafters of this constitution are good, wise men, that you have to have a spread. Even if you get 100% of a place, if you don't have the spread. So Kwankwaso, good, decent, great mobilizer, great politician, is not there yet. Peter Obi is a movement. We've never seen that in the southeast or in the south. A single person mobilizing them, obedient. And I'm very happy. You know why I'm happy? Since Obedient came on board, the agitation for secession, the violence has quietened down. So we have a politician that is able to bring this youth, agitated youth, into the mainstream of politics. Let them see there is hope. This is wonderful, truly is. And is he going to win this election? Not likely. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I mean, what can I say about the Asiwaju himself? See what he's done in Lagos. For the last 23 years, he's straddled the politics of Lagos and the Southwest. Great tactician, mobilizer of people around him, great mentor. But I have issues with not only him, but his party. The Muslim ticket. And I wrote in a paper that was published in Daily Trust.
I saw your article.
Yeah, it's neither for God nor country, but for self. It's a lopsided ticket. It's not natural. And it's a replication of what happened in 1992, 1993. Abiola, Kinkibe ticket, that they won the election, handily too. It's a replication. This was 30 years ago. So let's do the math. Anyone who is 30 and under never saw that ticket, right? Let's assume you're 40. You were 10 years old then, so you didn't remember it. So the summary is anybody who is 40 and below did not remember that memorable ticket. And Nigeria of 30 years ago has changed. Go on social media and see how virulent, how poisoned our kids are. And politicians have a lot to do with this. They have poisoned these kids now. We are talking about, oh, this and that, we're a caliphate here, oh, Biafra there, or Yoruba nation. Politicians, instead of using our diversity to bring us together, they've used that to break us apart. So the Muslim ticket is unnatural, is lopsided, and has alienated a very large and important chunk of our population, which are the Christians. In all our scriptures enjoin us to do adultery. Adultery is fairness, equity, and justice. There are a substantial population that you're giving out for your calculation. Well, and I said it, the people that did all the calculation, the Northern Governors Forum, they didn't do that because they love God, Jesus Christ, Moses, or Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. They did it because they were waiting, if he wins, they will be one. And there is a group I didn't know existed, the APC Christian group. I didn't know that group existed. All of a sudden they sprung up. Oh, they were the ones, incidentally, in the vanguard of Asiwaju being, their calculation is if he is the southwestern candidate, a Muslim, if he wins, or then in the north he will pick a Christian and to be one of us. So none of them did what they were doing for God, Jesus Christ,
right.
Moses or Muhammad. They did it for
So from your analysis then, that leaves one candidate.
Right, but of course, I have no doubt the candidate I will support, and I will say it today. The candidate I will support and vigorously campaign for is Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, former Vice President, the Waziri of Adamawa. This is my reason. This time more than ever before, Nigeria needs somebody. We don't need a rookie. Somebody who's been there. Somebody who's been in the trenches. This bus is in a ditch. We don't want a rookie. We want somebody who's been there, somebody who is courageous, somebody who knows what to do, somebody who is a unifier, somebody who knows how to listen. I've engaged him. He listens, and he is open to superior argument. The main criticism of this president is he does not listen. If you do not listen to wise counsel, if you do not listen to people, you'll have problems. So, Alhaji Abubakar Atiku, in my opinion, is the candidate who will take us through 2023. We need somebody who is strong, somebody who is healthy, somebody who's been there before, somebody who can do it. And Atiku Abubakar is the one.
Well, on that note, I'm sure Mr. Atiku Abubakar is dancing in his bedroom at the moment if he heard you talking about him this way. And I have to say, I myself am dancing in my shoes, not for Atiku, but for the brilliant analysis you gave us this evening. And I am deeply appreciative of the fact that you came on. It took a while to get you on, but I think it was well worth it. Professor Usman Yusuf is the public policy expert, current affairs guru, and former executive secretary of Nigeria's National Health Insurance Scheme. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much for having me.